Morning everyone. It's a Monday morning. The sun is out. Super fresh. Really cool out. Got to be almost single digits, I would have said. If not, it is single digits. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good weekend. We didn't get up to much. We obviously had a busy day Saturday. Sunday I spent the day with the wife and kids, chilling, having a lazy day. Got some bits done in the house and bathroom work, getting ready to sell or put the house on the market. We are nearly up to the 1800 on the subscriber count. It's going well, so thank you everyone that has pressed that little button down there in the corner. Today we've got a Ford Fiesta in. He is having a fascia kit. I think we're doing a JVC CarPlay. He's got his own 4-channel amplifier, I think. We've got to upgrade a power kit in the car for a bigger one. We are doing an active sub in the boot. We are doing front speakers. We may be doing rear speakers. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, it's going to be like a full-on system for this guy. All the bits and bobs. But it's going to be a good, solid day of work. So quite looking forward to that. But it is early Monday. It's definitely autumnal. The trees are dropping leaves and it's sort of changing a bit colder. We're supposed to have some gales and stuff coming in this week. So the weather is supposed to change further, a bit wintry. I think summer's finally done. Bring on the snow. What was it the other day? 100 days till Christmas, probably about 98 now. Well, looking forward to that. Don't know what I'm going to do this year though, because we don't have Noodle, we don't have the truck. So that's going to be a bit of a shame. If we get like a full-on snowstorm, I'm going to have to go and buy a 4x4 just so I can go out and play in it. But anyway, we're going to go and get breakfast off to the shops. I will come back to you in a bit. Happy Monday, everyone. God, that's bright.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everybody. So we got our first one in this morning, Ford Fiesta. So this is our all-day job. We've got a component set, tweeters and mid-range to do in the front. We've got a full-on fascia kit and JVC head unit to go in there, CarPlay and Android Auto. In the back we've got active sub and amp which is going to go in, but he also wants me to run some extra cables in case he ever changes to a 4-channel amp. It'd be nice and straightforward. So I'm going to crack on with this one first. Get ready, put this in, and then I will come back to you in a mo when we've got this one started. Nice little start for the day, nice little start for the week. Little Ford Fiesta for a full install. So I'm going to get cracking on this one. I'll come back to you in a bit. See you then. Alright everyone, you just turn this down. Right, Fiesta. I've had a bit of a sweat on because we've been flying. So how we stands at the minute, both doors are done. I'm just running the stuff in and cut the dash for the head unit, so we've got all the cabling at the top for the dash, making room for that. We haven't got a JVC going in this, we're going to do a Sony. Started making the loom for my speakers and 3 RCA leads to go to the back. So that's that we've got to feed in next. And then it's basically lift the carpet, do the signal cables down the middle, run the power in from the battery across the top or across the side, collect it all in the boot, power up the sub, Terminal the speaker cables ready for when he does do that, but other than that, the rest of it is kind of knocking on. We've got the kicker stuff in the doors, microphone and DAB area, and everything else is pretty much fitted. I'm just sort of taking care of this. So once that's done, I'll come back to you, we'll do a sound test, check it all out. Temperature's warmed right up. Obviously it was quite cold this morning, and it's now like nearly 20 degrees, and it's really sticky and horrible. Doesn't help that I'm working in a big heavy t-shirt, and I put my trousers on this morning. We need to go back to shorts. Shorts till Christmas Eve, eh? See you in a bit.
A few inches later.
Well, that was a pisser. So we're not finished. We've got all the power cable and everything done. The stereo is kind of ready to go. Sub is in, amp is all done, cables are all finished. Speakers are done at the front. Head unit is here, ready to go in. And the fascia kit is there, ready to be finished. But the lead that interfaces with the whole kit does not talk. We have a faulty kit. So I've had to order a spare, which is coming in tomorrow morning. Oh, fuck it. As well as everything else I've got to do, I've now got to do this job twice, which is this pain in the ass. But the lead has gone down, so I can't do anything with it for now. I've bypassed the ignition and I've hardwired it, and it works and it sounds all right. I just need to finish the kit. What a total pisser. Well, lead is ordered, comes in tomorrow morning. I've had to pay early delivery on it so we can get it ready for the guy. I've just had another one cancel for tomorrow, which is fantastic. Less than 24 hours before your job is booked, you tell me that you're not coming. Not good. And I've spent the rest of the day chasing emails and customers and stock and all of my little rabbit holes that I think I was gonna get some parts from. They're basically having the worry that we are 20 units left, 20 Sony units left, which is not a lot, and they're a lot more expensive than the stuff that people want. But they're saying that we're not going to get stock now until January. So this channel might become Alex the truck driver if we're not careful. The business has got to go on. We can't just let it flop because of this stupid COVID or Brexit or chip shortage, whatever you want to call it. So I'm off home. I'm going to have a beer, play with the girls, have some fun, and I will see you all bright and early for Snap on Tuesday tomorrow. See you soon, peeps. Right, car cameras. So we discussed the other day about the camera on the YouTube channel that wasn't working. So I'm going to do a brief description of how you should have it wired. Okay, so here is our car. This is a reverse light. That's a reverse light. This is our stereo. Now, normally we would have positive and a negative running off of the reverse light, which is going to run up to our reverse camera. Okay, so we've got positive and negative feeding the camera. When you select reverse, this illuminates. Your camera gets power from the reverse light. Also, you need a positive feed, which is going to run down the front of the car, which is going to go into the stereo, and that, when this comes on, it's going to tell the radio to look for the reverse camera at the back of the car. With the ignition on, this usually works perfectly fine. Now when you start it up, the car, the ECU will rein back the voltage and it'll be lower than the camera's threshold is. So you need to put in a relay. And the way we do that is, here is our relay. Okay. Now the easiest way to describe it is start with the bottom terminal pointing away from you. This is our power in, that's our 12 volt feed. We have our earth to the right hand side, we have our in to the left, and we have our out straight in front of us. Okay, so we've got signal in and signal in will be the positive from the reverse light. The 12 volts will come from the car's battery, and the ground will also come from the car's battery. The output, right, will be going to power the camera. Okay, so we're actually using the low signal from the reverse light when the engine is running as a trigger source for the relay, not the actual power. It's going to be the trigger. So this can be low, but the output from here, which will then run into the reverse camera to keep this powered at above 12 volts, will be coming from our main power at the bottom. So we've got our big power in, our 12 volts in, our signal in, our signal out, and our earth. That makes sense? So you can, right, do this one of two ways. You can do the relay at the front of the or the back of the car, it doesn't matter. But the reverse signal is going to be our signal into the relay. Our 12 volts is going to be the 12 volt from the battery. Our earth is going to be the earth from the battery, and our signal out is actually going to run the camera positive and or also the signal to the head unit that tells it to look for the reverse camera. If you have done all of that and you are still having issues, you either have a crap cable or a crap camera, or you may have a setting on the head unit wrong. But you said that it did work with the ignition on, but when you started the car it fuzzed and then went out, which means that this power from the reverse light is not enough. Run in a relay that way and it will work perfectly fine. All right?
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode. No!